career, you have to know there is nothing else in your life you want to do or you're going to do. I was like that. I just knew from the age of 8 I was going to do it and nothing was going to stop me. And we didn't have money for lessons, and I went out and did paper rounds and worked in a cake shop. I just wanted to dance. So I think you have to make a decision, certainly by the age of 14, whether this is just fun and you're going to love it and you're going to live it and you're never going to stop, or whether you want to make a career. And if you want to make a career, then as well as your schoolwork, you have to be dancing, you have to be working. But I know that it's what I wanted to do, and I still haven't stopped.
I think the one advice I could give to young dancers who want to get into the professional world is that it's amazingly rewarding, but because of that it is incredibly competitive, because lots of people want to do it and there's not that many jobs. So you just have to persevere, but more than anything is training. And I still train now because there are always younger, better dancers coming up, and you need to be able to compete with them. So it's really competitive. So just train, train, train.
What advice would you give? Because obviously loads of young dancers, everyone's eager, look, we've got waving fans. What advice would you give to them about having a long career in dance?
Eat well.
Eat well.
Train hard.
Train hard.
Train harder.
Train harder.
How many days do you train to be as good as you are?
Wasn't that sweet?
That is really sweet. How many days do I train to be as good as I am? Well, I would say as a kid is where I got a lot of my training in. I would dance pretty much 6 to 8 hours a day, about 5 to 7 days a week. These days I'm sort of doing a bit of both. I'm doing TV shows and music and whatnot, so I balance it. I would say in general, if I'm getting ready for a show, I'm probably dancing about 4 or 5 days, 8 hours a piece to get ready. And then
that's a lot.
It is a lot.
But that's how much you got to do it.
It takes a lot of dedication and discipline if you want to be good. And ballet is the foundation of all dance. I've always been a big believer in that. So if you want to do street, if you want to do tap, if you want to do any of that stuff, if you get in your ballet classes, that's where you're really going to learn about your body, understand the foundation, the core, where the movement comes from, and it's going to help you in all styles. So I always lived with dance troupe growing up, at least 2 hours of ballet a week, 4 if at all possible.
My main thing is about fitness, so that's my passion. So I tend to kind of like, you know, encourage the guys to work on that as well as on our dance side as well. Obviously, dancing, you tend to have a short life, so you want to expand that and take it further. It's not just about, you know, looking good as well. It's about taking care of yourself internally. So
definitely.
You know, that's adults and young kids as well. So it's good to stay healthy and stay keeping fit.
I think the thing is that, like, real talk, everyone goes through struggles. And I think a lot of people don't talk about the struggles. They just go, everything's great, everything's great. But actually, I've been very lucky to do a lot of cool stuff, but they don't see the downtimes. Because you're not going to put it on YouTube.
Or on Facebook or on any of the others. Yeah, they only see the good things.
Exactly, but they exist for every soul on this planet. And I think for me, it's that visualization and that goal. You know, when you're tired, when you're exhausted, it's what do you want to get out of your life? It's bigger than just dance. It's not just, I'm going to an audition. You know, visualize what you want your life to look like. Okay, my life to be amazing would be on tour with Rihanna. And you bust the gut until you get to be on that tour with Rihanna.
Just don't stop.
You just don't stop. You only lose when you quit.
I believe that as well, personally.
High fives.
High fives. Dance UK basically is the voice of dance. It's there to represent us and to help us get issues out there. And they've got a number of fantastic projects coming up. The National Dance Institute, which is coming, will be offering free medical care for dancers across England, which is a massive landmark project. Definitely, I mean, dancers hurt themselves. Absolutely, all the time. So injury prevention as well as rehabilitation. And also for young people, they are a brilliant way of connecting with other people who are interested in what you're doing across the country.